Hey folks, this is Bill with Dine Drink Vegas. It is May of 2023 and I'm here outside Bouchon, and it's a Thomas Keller restaurant inside the Venetian. What I'm going to do real quick is walk you through so you get a sense of the space. On this channel, we never make you watch us eat, so after I walk you through this space, what I'm going to do is come back and show you still photos of some of the things we enjoy. So here's the point we're at in the meal. We got here probably about an hour early and we sat at the bar and it was fantastic. Even if you can't eat here, I would encourage you to come and just enjoy a drink at the bar. But we've now sat down at our table, we've ordered but haven't yet had our food. So as you walk in, they've got their seafood bar and it looks amazing. I'm not a huge seafood guy, I live in the desert, I came to another part of the desert here in Vegas, but still, if you're a seafood person, that would be the way to go. The bar service is excellent. If you come here, you can certainly just sit and eat at the bar. I, for example, also the prices are, as Vegas bars go, pretty reasonable. I had a shot of the RD, the Hardy Legend 1863 Cognac for 22 bucks, and it was a great deal. They have some of these small tables, so they're certainly prepared for diners who come in smaller groups. The waiter who came to our table was amazing, talking to us about the specials, which you can see there. One of the things that I like about this space is that as high-end French bistros go, it's actually pretty reasonably priced. I just ordered the steak with French fries for 49 bucks, and I enjoyed that. The other thing that I enjoy is that the space is physically beautiful. We are here and in the Venetian, outside their pool area. It's a busy restaurant. I absolutely would not walk in here expecting to be served without having some kind of a reservation, but I like the ambiance. It's formal but not fussy, and that seems to work for me. So coming around, what I'm going to do now is go back to my table because we've ordered several different courses and I'm looking forward to them. But y'all, this place excites me. I'm actually kind of surprised they have these spare tables. This place excites me. I'm looking forward to getting my food. We've already had the bread course. The bread course was fantastic. Like, it was literally amazing. I enjoyed it. So let me go back, enjoy my meal. I'm going to take still photos, and I'll come back in just a second and talk to you about what it is that I enjoy. So if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you already know that we started this meal with a cocktail. Actually, I talked about that in the video walkthrough. We had quite a bit of time at the bar, but the cocktails were fantastic. I didn't order anything complicated. I just got a Vesper. He asked me what kind of gin I wanted, what kind of vodka I wanted. I made the special call of putting in an orange twist rather than a lemon twist, but it was great. And I think that's part of the whole experience here. The service was top-notch. We got the chance to talk to the bartender when we were waiting, and we asked him how often Thomas Keller came, and he said 3 or 4 times a year. And when he's there, he'll stay for like a week and actually work in the kitchen. And clearly, all of the staff had been trained by him and knew what his expectations were. They also had some really good deals at the bar. This is a glass of Hardy, or RD, Legend 1863 Cognac. And I don't remember exactly what I paid, but it was pretty reasonable. It was something like $21, $22. And that was just a phenomenal find on a phenomenal cognac. That's actually what I took with me to our table when we went. My buddy Ryan didn't feel like drinking before the meal. They also had coffee service. It was a high-end coffee service. They took care with the presentation. So far, so good. This meal was going fantastically. When we got to the meal, they very quickly got us some pull-apart bread, and it was like French bread ought to be. It was crusty on the outside. It was soft and doughy on the inside. There were some pistachios, which I thought was a little unusual, but I mean, frankly, I kind of liked the touch. The butter was warmed up to room temperature, so it was easily spreadable, and that's one of those things that I really care about. So the food part of the meal started out amazingly. For an amuse-bouche, we got some deviled eggs, and these were fine. And this isn't a criticism of the deviled eggs at all. It just turns out that even if you're Thomas Keller, there's only so much you can do with a deviled egg. We enjoyed them, but probably not the highlight of the meal. I started, as my appetizer, I started with the salad. I think it was the Lyonnaise salad. The poached egg was perfect. It said it came with bacon lardons, and it did. Frankly, I was looking forward to there being more bacon. So that wasn't, again, my favorite part of the meal. Although, hold on, We'll get to that in just a second, where we talk about what my favorite part of the meal was. I was here with my buddy Ryan. He got the French cheese plate, and they spent a lot of time talking to him about exactly what he enjoyed, what he wanted, all of that. He enjoyed it. It wasn't my thing. I'm not a huge cheese guy, but it's a really good option, and it's exactly the sort of thing that you would expect in a French bistro restaurant like this. Now, the jam or relish on the back of his toast was good. It came with almonds. It was this really pretty presentation on a wood board. So our drinks were great. To me, the appetizer courses were just fine. But then when it came to the actual meal is, I think or the entrees rather, the mains, is when the highlights came. Ryan got the roasted chicken with some English peas and a cream sauce. And the presentation was just gorgeous. I didn't try the chicken. He enjoyed it. I think my buddy was going to stab me with a fork if I tried to take his chicken from him. I had quite a few of the peas and the cream, though, and that was excellent. I enjoyed it. Also, I think that entree was $38, which as an entree at a really high-end restaurant right in the fat middle of the Las Vegas Strip goes, was great. What I had, though, was the steak frite. That, y'all, was, I think, probably my favorite steak in Vegas. So it's not that it's an upscale cut, because it's not. But it's a good cut, that it's seasoned nicely. It was cooked to a perfect temperature with an herb butter on top. And again, for $49, including the French fries, I don't think you can beat this deal anywhere in Las Vegas. You certainly can't beat it at a steakhouse somewhere upscale on the Strip. Now, I paid an extra $10 to add truffle to my French fries and all of that, but still, that overall, I think that may be my favorite steak spot in Vegas. So would I go back here to Bouchon by Thomas Keller? Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the few celebrity restaurants I've been to where the celebrity involved actually still takes an active hand in managing the restaurant, and the overall impact of the meal and the drinks was amazing. And it's not that it was a cheap meal, because it was not, but it was way less expensive than anything of similar quality anywhere else on the Strip. I hope this video has been helpful to you. What we try really hard to do here at Dine Drink Vegas is bring you short and focused videos to help you plan your next trip to Vegas. If we have been helpful, I would really appreciate your support for the channel. You can click like, you can click subscribe, and you can tell your friends about us. Also know that we love to hear from our viewers, so if you leave a comment in the comments section down below, we'll respond to it and we'll take that into account. So tell us what it is that you think. Where do you like to eat in Vegas? What are your favorite steakhouses? What do you think of Bouchon? But thanks so much for watching our video, y'all, and happy travels!